Okay, as this is the first video, I'm gonna start by weekly view. The very simple view. There is a harmonic. We are going towards my target, my 450 to 650 as the area where most likely rally if we go past 600 would most likely. Here though, we need another as it's a very huge buying. We need some correction here, and after that, most likely we'll see uh, upside. I'm overall bullish for the long. The short term, I'm looking for bearish move on the weekly time. So first area is 17,900, then up, or we could go even check the fib this whole area, and we could go further down to 17,600 or to 17,800. So these are the couple of areas where to look for in the future, not now. But that's the overall starting view. So not yet done, so we can't take based off. But as that is why clearly 7,900 is the first support. Moving on to the daily. In the daily, we can see better understanding of everything. So we had the two bottoms, W pattern, breakout, retest the line, then up we go. So if we take this into account, then with the harmonic, we are trading at the 1.414 zone right now. But upside maximum is we see a correction is around 650 as well, 1860. So it looks the candles are not looking so great right now. If you check the daily candle, you can see that the bodies of the candle, you can see here how the bodies there, even though it was quite choppy with the gap ups and everything. You can see that the movement was heavy. But in the past 4 days, after this gap up here, the movement has been very choppy. You can see the bodies of the candle decreasing more and more. This indicates a clear trendy move that's going to come within a couple of 2 days. That is why I believe tomorrow can be a nice and trending expiry, but keeping the wicks in mind. Tomorrow could be a dull, and then Friday we could get a trendy day. So that is my thought for daily. Also, there's this trend line that it took support on today as well, as you can see on the 1 hour time. Going back to the hourly time frame, you can see that the trend line held together today's breakdown almost. So that was a massive selling, right? Quite scary, but we were fine. So it's still holding on the trend. So currently, if you want to see a change in structure for the downside with the target of 17,900, the market should go below 17,828, right? So it's very simple. It goes below 17,828. Even actually, if you look more better, you can see that this some people can take a trade like starting here as well. So this could be a sell as well, but this is a big support. So you can see this massive buying here. So if this breaks down, you could most likely see 17,000. Okay, now let's discuss. And if this breaks, we can go 17,600. That's on the top side because we are very close already. 17,440. If you look at the previous, so just looking at the previous structures here, I think we'll get one at 550 as well. Yeah, around that's around 530, 550. You can take it. Uh, so these are the resistance for now, right? So this is too close, so we can just consider this. And next target you can see as 18,536 and 18,600. But as we have been already trending quite a lot without any correction, you see this whole move. You can see from this 17,000, actually been going only up. So there is a correction needed, and not a healthy correction given to us. So we need this to start going down. Targets could be, we need to be just waiting for confirmation. So my intraday downside is what I'm looking for every day. And today also that costed me, but that is what we look for. That's what I look. So looking at intraday now, look at that. That's so nice. Yeah. Okay. So intraday would have been simple. There is simple trend line strategy, right? Just hold this trend line, this trend line break, you get a confirmation here, and you can take this. Your first target should be somewhere here and here. So as you can see, one target was it, second target not it. Fine. So you let that be. That's trade number one. Right. This could also be a part of a trade here. This and this being the target. So that's also one. Uh, if you look at the next trade, it's more better. You hold that. So break out. But in this, there was no pullback. You would normally want a pullback, but today we are seeing no pullback. Look at this selling. Look at that. Look at this selling. So all these other days, you can see the sellings are not that great, but here, yeah, good selling. So that's gap up and then fill. So here there was no gap up, but still we saw fill anyway. And yeah, so today was quite an up and down move. I got caught like in my previous video. You can see here also there's a lot of buyback from this area. It's a very key area for us now. You can wait for confirmation below 340 to 17,900 in the long term, and for short term we can see that as a target, right? Because previous resistance now support kind of. So even it took support from there. 18,310, 350, 310, and lastly 280. So 280 is not exact. You can go down a bit, and if this breaks down, we can see a nice gap filling. Be done, right? So this much of gap filling is there, and this is our main target throughout the week. So that's it for um, today. I think this is my first video on post analysis. Uh, I'm new to this as well, and I'm still learning, and that is why I would ask if you guys have anything else to add to this, or how I can make my trading better, how, or if you learn something that you would want to share, please write it in the comment so that I can read and incorporate it in the strategy as well. Thank you.